Welcome one and all to another episode of Let's Cook. This is Chef Nabeel and we're going to do an amazing dish today. So stay tuned with us and we'll start cooking. We're going to do filet mignon, or a tenderloin, if you will. Okay, and I have potatoes boiling here. We'll do them boiled, then we'll put them in the oven. Okay, and we have some mushrooms. Okay, it's the center cut of the tail. Okay, this will be a long one. It has a head and it has a tail. This is the tenderloin. So I like to adjust my own size, so I usually buy the long one. Now, we're going to do about 2-inch cut, okay, from the Chateaubriand. The Chateaubriand is usually this much, and that is the center cut, and it's the most tender in the steak. The tenderloin has not much of fat in it, so it is not. It's not the most flavorful of all cuts of steak. However, we will do a nice sauce with it. Let's sear this. I should have it at about 170. I think it's there. I don't have a thermometer, so let's go with that. This is a very thick cut of steak, okay? So it's not going to cook here all the way. We are just searing it, getting a nice caramelization. As they say in culinary school, Maillard reaction. We'll leave it do its thing about 3 minutes on each side. This is high heat now, okay? When it is ready, it will move. You see, it's beginning to change color. And anyway, we will finish it in the oven. However, the doneness of the steak depends on your taste. And you really should have a thermometer to measure the internal temperature of the steak. That way you know for sure what temperature you have. Usually I prepare for my steak, so I will do it. I'll start it one day ahead. I will use sea salt on it. You know, I'll cut it and then put sea salt all over it, and then put it on a rack, and put the rack inside the fridge overnight. Okay, that will change the color of it. It will draw all the moisture out of the steak, and it will be very, very tender. I would encourage you to do that because you will taste a steak like you never tasted before. All you have to do is just take a piece of steak, put it on a rack. It has and put the rack in a tray. It has to have an air circulation from underneath it, okay? And put it in the fridge, uncovered, overnight. So this is not cooking the steak right now. We are actually just searing it, getting the color on it, and we'll finish cooking in the oven. Okay, it's doing very nicely. The cut is beautiful. It's very tender, no doubt. Okay. I love the crackling noise of things cooking, you know, it's really wonderful. It's seared from all over. This will be a lovely steak. I'm gonna cook it medium, so it's gonna be a little pink inside. By the way, that doesn't mean it has blood in it. No, that's a protein, okay? There is no blood in it. It's just protein. It turns red when you cook it, okay? And it's very important to let the steak sit for about 10 minutes at least before you start digging into it. Okay, my steak is ready for the oven, and we will just pop it in there, and we will come back and finish the dish. So stay tuned with us. All right, so we are back. We are going to make the sauce for our tenderloin. Now, I will do the sauce with butter. Now, I used the avocado oil earlier on with the steak because I'm using at high temperature. We went to about 350, 360. Okay, now I don't need that high temperature. I'm going with a lower temperature, so I'm going to start with our good old friend mushrooms. Whenever you put mushrooms, you have to put salt because we want to reduce, we want to extract the liquid out. The liquid is water in this case, in the case of the mushrooms. We want to extract it out, okay? Now, as you could see, the mushroom has sucked all the butter out, but it will release it. So these can go after because I don't want them to cook. I just want them to caramelize, okay? And put rosemary. I got this rosemary from my friends at Peninsula Farm. I really encourage everybody to go and visit this place. It's an amazing place. It's like an oasis in the middle of the desert. What they've done there is incredible. Incredible products, incredible everything. I cannot cook without their products. All right, so we have this going. It's a very simple sauce. I don't want to waste too much time on it. I'm just waiting on my mushrooms to caramelize. I could see it's beginning to release the waters, and the smell is amazing. How many times have you heard, I wish you were here to smell this? Okay, in a minute we will be putting some beef stock. I will also put some garlic. You know, you can always find your way around the kitchen. You know, there is no set rules. Just whatever you have, you deal with. You know, this is the hand you dealt, basically. So you deal with it. It's no big deal. Just have fun. Look, if you don't have fun, don't get in the kitchen. I tell you. And once you start getting in the kitchen, you will have fun. I don't want too much. Not too much, okay? And remember, whenever you put garlic, be ready with liquid, okay, whichever it is. Because once it becomes fragrant, that means the garlic is telling you I'm ready to burn, and you don't want to burn garlic, okay? Let's let it reduce. Okay, I will give it a little more. This actually needs more. Okay. Let it reduce a little bit, and then we finish with our cream, and we'll see how it is. Now there are some people who do argue. Do you put the cornstarch before or after the cream? To be honest with you, I prefer before the cream, but it really in the end doesn't matter much. Okay, so but definitely you have to put it before you put in the butter. Okay, let me get my slurry going. Okay, so I can thicken it up. Okay, and clean up a little bit here. I don't like this mess. And we'll check on our steak, and I'll be right back in a jiffy. All right, so I got my slurry going here. Just a tablespoon of cornstarch with about equal amount of water. Okay, now I don't want to put too much in there. Let's see how it is. Okay, we'll just put two spoons. You will find it's thickening up. Okay, yeah, that's a thickness I want. Now, add the cream, not too much. Okay. Take it off the fire, keep stirring. Okay. A little more butter. Now, this is a rich dish with all this butter. I love cooking with butter. I've done it for years. Okay. Just I'll add some more black pepper. I don't really know if it needs some salt or not. We'll worry about it later. Okay, let's check on our steak. I think it's probably done. Okay, I'll take the steak out and let's put the dish together. I just got the steaks out. They're actually a little more done than my liking, but I got busy talking with you guys, but it was fun. Okay, so I want to use the same pot, the same pan, that I used to do the steaks in. All right, and we will put them in the oven for a few minutes. Let them have some fun as well. Okay, some salt, pepper, and I will get some herbs to go with that. Somewhere there, I don't know. But let's also give them some olive oil. Okay, we have some wonderful olive oil from Maza that came today. Let me just get it. Oh, yeah, extra virgin. That's the only way to get olive oil, guys. Okay, see, it's not even open yet. Okay. So drench it in olive oil. Ah, man, that's good. Okay, and if you like, you can do some garlic as well on it. And let me, as a matter of fact, do that and get a couple of herbs, and I will come right back. Don't go anywhere, all right? All right. So, in the same pan, I've done the steak. I just put some garlic. I didn't even squish it or anything. Just banged it once. All right, with the olive oil, let's put it in the oven. Just takes a few minutes. All right, Now, whenever you do steak, you have to let it sit, okay? Like I said, a minimum of 20 minutes, maybe more. All right, so just got these out of the oven, and you know, this pan is really hot. So whenever you use a hot thing, just put this to indicate that it is hot. Okay, so if somebody comes after you, not aware, they will know. Beautiful color on the potatoes, and I left the steak in the dish I'm serving in, so they gave out some of their heavenly juices there. It's wonderful juices. Okay, so we'll just do 2. And again, I love lots of sauce. You could do whatever you like. You could put it on the side, on top. It's your dish, it's your dinner, okay? And because we used rosemary as our herb of choice, it's always nice to put a fresh one to show the guest or the person who is eating that there is rosemary in there. Just like so, and like so. Okay, some parsley. You like. And voila, this is our dish. This is not how we serve in restaurants, but this is how I serve the loved ones, okay? And I would like you to do it also for the ones you love, for your family, for your friends. This is Chef Nabeel saying, see you next time, and inshallah, bid you peace.